Flyers Weekly #1 on the year, and we are so excited to talk with Martin Bakken. Martin, thanks a lot for sitting down and giving us a few minutes.
Thank you for having me.
What a season it was, 2024. I know we want to focus on this year, but it's hard not to go back to last season. And for you, sort of interesting because we saw you a lot your freshman year. You played, you came off the bench a lot, but 2024 sophomore campaign, it was a breakout year. 9 goals, 10 assists, first team all conference, all academic, all tournament team. For you, and sort of knowing your ability, were you even a little surprised at your success coming into that starting role?
Well, maybe a little bit, but I think a lot of it was done during the spring of my freshman year, where I had some conversation with my coaches about what I needed to do to get more playing time and to be more successful for this program, and kind of talked about intensity aspect was the biggest one that I had to improve, and that's what I worked on during the spring. Had some good games during the spring as well. Scored some goals, and yeah, from there it was just staying fit over the summer, keep improving, and then had some luck during the preseason of last year, and was in the starting spot from there.
And that confidence builds, and I'm sure that was huge. And looking back to the successful season that you had, being a part of an Atlantic 10 championship, it's interesting because freshman year you guys do it all on the road.
Yeah.
And then last year you get to experience that at home.
Yeah.
Describe that feeling and being able to do it in front of your home fans.
Yeah. No, it was incredible. Like, I was a part of the 2023 championship squad, but the feeling was totally different. I think we were more nervous about not losing because we knew if we had our day, we knew we were good enough to win it. So it was more an anxiety to lose rather than just nerves before a big game. And that campaign in front of all our home fans and every single game was just crazy. We started with Davidson quarterfinal where Andrew Armstrong scored in the 90th minute basically, and beat Fordham, and then the championship was just crazy.
The goal is always to hoist that trophy. Doing it once is special, doing it twice, but from that, now we look at 2025. I know you're trying to do it for a third straight year. Yeah. Your excitement leading into the season, and what to expect from this year's unit?
I think it's really promising so far. Obviously, we're just in the second week of preseason right now, but from what I can see and from what I've experienced before, I think we have a really, really good squad, and it's important to have a group that can build on what we did last year, so that we don't have to start from scratch. And I think we have that, so I'm really excited for the fall.
Well, one thing to describe Dayton soccer in sort of one word is fast. Do we expect sort of that similar attack from what we've seen in the last few years?
For sure. That's a Coach Kerr staple right there. I think we always want to be on the front foot, progressing the ball forward and staying in our opponent's half. And we always have some good players on the wings and in the middle who can run through defenses and do something special.
It is a really interesting attack, and I'm kind of fascinated to ask you about your position. How would you describe your role? Because it's in my eyes sort of hybrid of like forward and midfielder. Is that fair?
That's fair. I say I'm a 9.5, 9.75. I think that's the position I can describe it as. In our system, we call it tens, which is attacking midfield, but we certainly want to get on the ball in the attacking spaces and score goals as well. So, really cool position. I think it fits me perfectly, and just love being a part of the offense of the Dayton squad.
Well, amongst fast attacking, another thing that we've come to know and love about Dayton soccer is the international feel.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of countries represented, and you're a part of that in Norway. How'd you find your way to the University of Dayton?
Yeah, so I got recruited by Coach Renali, and I used an agency from Scandinavia who has contact with a lot of college coaches. But yeah, after a while, I talked to some different schools, but then I had some conversations with Renali and really loved what the program was all about, loved the conference we're in, a lot of exciting games. Yeah, it was just a perfect option.
Now, you're a two-sport athlete. I learned this today. You're a big skier.
Cross-country skiing, that's right. My family are cross-country skiers. I'm basically the only soccer player in my family. That's how it's always been, and I think my dad were a bit sad when I decided to go for soccer over cross-country skiing, but yeah, I'm really happy with where it's taken me.
Well, I'm sure they're smiling though when you find the back of the net, or you're setting up a teammate to find a goal. But your brother's over here in the States, and he's a cross-country skier.
He's a cross-country skier, yeah. So he goes to the University of Vermont, UVM, cross-country skier there. I think he really enjoys it, and yeah, both my parents are alums from there as well.
So some catamounts. And the lone flyer. From your skiing background, I mean, is there something that you can take from cross-country skiing and incorporate that into what we see out on Beaujon?
I think the only thing I could take from cross-country skiing is the endurance aspect of it. So could probably run a bit more, but other than that, it's completely two different things.
Let's jump across to your home country. You got a chance to go back this summer?
I did.
How was it?
Yeah, I loved it. Played some golf. Went on a vacation with my parents and my brother, and yeah, amazing summer.
A golf game, just like what we see here on the pitch?
Nah, it's a little bit worse maybe. Yeah, we're getting there.
All right, now junior year, you're obviously enjoying yourself, spending some time with family, hitting the links. But was there one thing in particular that you were working on and trying to improve your game here for the upcoming season?
Yeah, you know, I still want to add some more goals to my game, and then just keep improving on what I'm good at. And yeah, as I said earlier, I love being part of this offense where I can spread balls out to the wingers and being a part of creating chances in the offense. And I think just improving on that, both individually and as a team, is going to be important.
Well, Martin, we are so excited to finally watch you guys get back out on the pitch in that fast, exciting brand that you play. We've enjoyed so much of what you've been able to do so far, and good luck this season.
Thank you so much.